Okay, we should be live. We should be live here on the second channel. Sorry, my tongue's in a bit of a bad way. Might take me a few minutes to, warm up. Might take me a few minutes to warm up. My tongue is in a bad way. I don't know if I bit it. I don't know why I did. It's in a bad way. So, yeah. Should be a fun one. Should be a fun one here. Citron versus Paige. These games start so late. Fever's game started 15 minutes late yesterday. How are you? How are you? How is everybody? Marvelous. Oh, we're bringing out the sub count here at the top. Even though, yes, I have to admit it, this sub count is false. This sub count is purely from an old channel. Well, like mostly from an old channel. I peaked at 18k. Paige or Sonia? Paige for 3/4, Sonia for the 4th. I'm muted. No, I'm not. Am I? I'm not, no. I'm not muted. Oh, this one should be a good one. This game should be a good one. Looking forward to this one because we can really see what Paige is all about. I'm up against Citron, who's 2 years younger than her. Like, Citron's 2 years younger than her. So, Paige really got to show up here. Otherwise, we have to ask questions. But, yeah. Yeah, this should be a fun one here. My guess is probably predicting Dallas here, to be honest. I think it means more for them. And the Mystics have already won a few too many games, so I kind of need to come back down to earth. They kind of need to come back down to earth here. Yeah, it's an interesting one. So yeah. Odyssey Sims is a weird one still starting. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know how much I love Odyssey Sims starting. I have no clue. I think it'll be a game. I'll tell you that much. I think it'll be a game. I'm looking forward to this one here. I'm Irish. I'm Irish. Unfortunately, my accent is a little bit different. Mystics should dominate. Mystics aren't that good. And Dallas aren't that bad. Neither of these teams are as good or as bad as they've shown so far. Lads, we got 30 people here. Do we think we can get to like 10 likes before tip-off? The game's or 10 likes before a score. 5 more likes we need before the first score. Okay. Citron is there and gets the ball to Amor, who chucks the three. Amor cannot shoot. I don't know why Amor's shooting so many threes. I don't know why Amor shoots so many. I'll be honest, I don't know why Amor shoots so many threes. Okay, so why is Stephen A. Smith showing up on my screen instead of letting me look at what we're doing? Okay, Arike comes down, Arike goes in, and crazy shot by Arike to start us off. Wow. I mean, Dallas' starting five has been horrendous, but I don't think it's a bad starting five. Paige trying to guard Citron is not going to end well. Alana Smith goes and fouls Kiki Iriafen to start us off. Kiki hits 3. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry. If Citron's hitting corner threes, it is what it is. You're with Gideon right now. You're telling him about the time he didn't realize I was still in the account type of chat. I have never been as confused as when Gideon randomly, good shot by Paige, when Gideon randomly commented on a WNBA stream. That might have been the most confused I have ever been. I was like, there's actually no way. Especially, given Gideon's history with this league, I was like, there is no way. Of all things, there is nothing more confused. There was nothing that was more confusing. Or was it a 2K one that you came in with Gideon? I actually, my whole YouTube career has been a blur. It's like, I can barely remember the fact that I spent 10 years as a 2K YouTuber. Was it a 2K one or was it a WNBA one? Because I do remember it very specifically. I could have just made up that it was a WNBA stream, but I do remember Gideon coming in and having no idea. It was more confusing than the time Jay Critch showed up in one of my streams. He fell asleep at a WNBA. Yep. Yep. In fairness, the overall league has gotten way better. Like even if you're looking at this game here, Paige Bueckers can hoop. Sonia Citron can hoop. Like, just man or woman, both of these players can hoop. Not the athleticism of the men's, but like the guards coming up now are just different compared to what they were beforehand. And yes, I agree. 5 years ago, there were no guards. The standard of guards were very weak. A whack checking in here for Alana Smith. That's an interesting one. I would have thought they would have just put in Seagrass to move Jess Shepherd up to the 5. But a whack coming in is an interesting one. Amor gets it to Shakira Austin. How did she get called for travel without moving her feet? She did not move her feet there. You attempted to do a couple of weeks prior and didn't go through with it because you genuinely enjoyed the game. To be honest, there are good games in the WNBA. Like, I hate the whole, like, people being like, oh, it's not as good as, the NBA, so we're not going to, which it's obviously not. But, like, man, some NBA games are dead. And at least the crowds now in the WNBA are a lot, care more. The crowds care way more. That's not a foul. They blew the whistle before Citron went near. That's mad though, but yeah, Gideon is still killing it, to be fair. Like, he kind of will, whatever he does on social media, to be honest, he will still be that guy. No matter what. He's one of those type of guys where it's like, no matter what he decides to do on social media, I'll do anything. They're shooting free throws right now. Like, we're watching Enrique shoot free throws. The Mystics are not very good, by the way. The Fever really sucked. The Fevers really suck. Like, I don't think people realize how bad the Storm were. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's a terrible shot there by Cassandra Prosper. Paige almost loses it. Paige does lose the ball. And Sitke. Oh, wow. They actually called it Paige Bueckers' turnover. That's a shock. That is a shock. They're actually out here calling Paige Bueckers' turnovers. But yeah, this one here might be... But yeah, it is a good turn by Enrique, I guess. Gets to Jess Shepherd. Who goes ISO ball to a whack. Good, tough shot by Paige. Don't hate it. Dallas kind of stink, don't they? Or is it not Dallas? Washington kind of stink. They're just big. Oh. Okay. Odyssey Sims there with a turnover. Citron gets to Kiki. Kiki gets it to Cass Prosper. Dallas just have size. Like, Jess Shepherd's big. A whack there. Good job by a whack. Jess Shepherd needs to just pull the trigger on the three, but I don't care if she can't shoot. Just pull the trigger. Because her jump shot isn't bad. Just pull the trigger on threes. Why not? Shakira Austin goes almost downhill. Georgia Amore gets it to Austin. That might be a foul. Wow. No and one. That's a good that's good there on defense from everybody, to be honest. But this has been a really bad game here. Why is Dallas Wings offense just give it to Enrique and let her miss? And why is Amore pulling? Oh my God, Amore airball. Oh my God, Amore. Like, this is a terrible game of basketball. Oh my God. All around, this has been terrible. This has been terrible so far. Oh my God. We got 52 people in here, yeah. We do, we got 52 in here. More air balls, yep. Yeah, more air balls. But actually, if you're still in here, Javante, is Gideon still banned from WNBA? Is he still banned? It's been a half a decade. It's been, what, 4 years? Summer 2022? Is he still banned? That's the real question. An unpopular opinion, he's banned from the NBA for that. Unpopular opinion, You should be allowed to sleep if you buy the seats. I get it. But was there a rule that you can't? Because unless there's a rule, he should have been allowed to do it. I do think, to be honest, I get why they were pissed. But if it was not a written rule that you cannot go to sleep, it shouldn't have been a ban. He took a shot on the ball and events. Okay, fair enough. They definitely can find a way of making that into a written rule. Fair enough. So yeah, like I'm not can't really argue that one. So basically, yeah, no, they banned him because he went to sleep, and they looked for an actual reason for why to ban him. Fair enough. Do I think they know she's not going to resign? Yes. I think Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston are going to match up their contracts to each other. So Caitlin's going to sign 2 more years. And Caitlin and Aaliyah are going to be gone at the same time. I think they're both going to be gone in year 6. But I think there's a world in which they say they trade Caitlin Clark in this offseason. I think that's it's one of those things. But yeah, it's no, it's not going to end that low scoring. But like, easy forward. Okay, good shot, Easy. Like, Easy was not been bad. It's been a really good rookie class. It's like, when you're looking at Hackways giving you 20, and you're looking at what Olivia Miles is doing, and you're looking at Ivana Nogic, and you're looking at Astier. Wow, a whack. Good take there by Wakuir. Odyssey Sims' reaction when he took the shot was funny. It's crazy. I know all the players now, but couldn't name one, too. That's what we call the Caitlin Clark rising tide. Rising tide lifts all boats. And I also mean this. It's way easier to follow the WNBA and the NBA. It is way easier to follow. And look, I'm Irish. Like, the level of basketball in Ireland isn't... Like, to be honest, if you put our Super League team against the WNBA team, we beat them by 60. But, like, the actual standard and skill level of basketball is not higher than in the WNBA. Whereas, obviously, the NBA is. But it's still a sport. It's still fun to watch. The Mystics are garbage. Oh, my God. The Fever making this Mystics team look good is concerning. My God, just threw the ball to Easy Foot. Oh, wow. This is bad. This is really bad. Like, the Fever made the Mystics. People have the Mystics as 4th in their power rankings. Like, we literally just saw a 3rd round pick throw the ball to Easy Foot. This is concerning. This is really concerning. How did the Fever lose both these teams? The Fever stink. Like, really stink. I don't even realize it. Like, the Fever, like, actually stink. Like they have the easiest running ever. I think they play Portland tomorrow. I think they play Portland tomorrow. And like they need to win at least one of those Valks games. I don't know if they do. So they play Portland on Wednesday night in Indiana, and Portland traveling a massive time zone difference. When's the last time a team finished quarter in single digits? I mean, the Fever had 9 in a quarter against Washington. Like it's not good. Like Washington are terrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're shockingly bad. Okay, Maddie misses a wide open shot. Big board by Dugalich. Like, the Mystics have 5 bench players on the floor right now. Or 4 bench players and Cody, who may as well be a bench player. Are they ever going to score again? Rory Harmon gets to the basket. At least Harmon's been aggressive. The Mystics are going to run. Man, they have 5 bench players on the floor. They're going 5 on, 5 off. Like, this lineup that they're running is legitimately terrible. Like, I don't know if Lauren Betts figures it out, but she hasn't figured it out up to this point. Oh. It's Lee Yaroo time. Wait, did Lee Yaroo check in? No. I thought Lee Yaroo actually checked into the game. Or JJQ. What is wrong with Cody McMahon? Like, the Fever again made her look competent. Zaza bricks. Lauren Best gets it. And Cody decides to elbow Zaza James a flopper. She is a flopper. He just subbed on 5 on, 5 off. What the fuck? Tough love works, man. The Washington Mystics just stink. How bad are the Fever? Odyssey Sims drives in, gets it to Segrist for 3. Good job by Maddie. Holly Winterburn Masters. Yeah, we're going to make Holly Winterburn look like the best player in the world. You just know Holly Winterburn's going to give us 30. Some bullshit like that. Carla Late's going to have 20. Oh my god. Citron just threw the ball to the other team. AZ fumbles the ball. Good cut by AZ. Segrist on the wing. Segrist dribbles in. Segrist gets it to Zaza James, who bricks a 3. Big board by Citron. Are they ever going to score again? I never said Citron's better than Paige. I never said that. Don't say that. I said that it's close enough and Citron's 2 years younger that there's a debate in a redraft if you take Citron over Paige. I didn't say Citron's better than Paige right now. Like, okay, we got Lee Yaroo shooting a 3 in her first possession. Citron on the wing gets it to Shakira Austin. Shakira, you got to do something here. Gets it to Prosper, who nearly turns it over. I don't know exactly what they're doing here. Okay. At least Shakira Austin got to the free throw line. Someone did something. Most of these games are won or lost in the fourth. Yeah, but the Mystics stink. Like, I cannot stress it enough. The Mystics stink. The Mystics stink. Like, I don't really care what people are saying. They are not good. Four quarter games of competitives. Mystic Stars versus Wings bench. Yeah, and they still can't score. They still can't score. Shout out to the Wings for, actually doing something here. Like, you know how this game is like not serious at all when people are showing it live on YouTube and no one cares. Fud. AZ Fud really cannot create out unless it's a one dribble pull up. She has no ability to create for herself. None whatsoever. Like, literally, unless she is pulling up for a wide open one dribble shot, like, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening at all. That's basically it. Unless it is one dribble pull up, AZ is not creating in any way. And like, that is a concern. That absolutely is a concern. No, AZ is decent. Cannot stress it enough. Like, AZ Fud is very, very solid. But like, when you take her one, when Olivia Miles existed, I think you can even, like, in a redraft, where does she go? Jose Fernandez gave him a massive team talk after last game. The Wings haven't been that good. The Wings have been all right. They've, like, the Fever threw away the game, but, like, as long as, like, if the Fever didn't just do dumb shit when Caitlin wasn't on the floor, like, it would have genuinely been a thing where they would have destroyed them. Paige is missing. Watch, taking 2 shots. Paige is taking 2 shots in the first quarter. They don't need Paige to do anything. Paige is just probably in chill mode, to be honest. Paige is probably just in chill mode. Sonia will go on a run. She kind of has to. She has 0 points, if I'm not mistaken, up to this point. She kind of has to. I had her first on my MVP ready. I had her first on my MVP ladder. A way too early MVP ladder, by the way. That I'd freaking... If I was not putting it now, Sykes would be up there. Like, Sykes would be right up there. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Sonia about to lock in. She better. If this game's within touching distance, I'm gonna be real here. I still might take Sonia as the I still might take Sonia to close it out, but like, that's kind of really it. Like, Paige is a better player than Sonia Citron. Citron's is better in the fourth. Play your best. Sonia Citron has had 2 games with 26 points this year. She 26 against the Liberty, I think. She's had a few excellent games. Like, absolutely excellent games. So it's not like it's a one-off. I wonder who wins between Connecticut and Phoenix. Connecticut are probably lucky that Lacan's not back yet. Her best is against Indiana. Yeah, but she was fantastic against New York. We're not saying that, like, Zaza with the brick. Zaza's kind of coming down to earth a little bit. And Shakira Austin showing why she is a lot better than Leah Rue. Yeah, Leah Rue is not really... I'm going to be honest, yeah, I'm not really the highest on Leah Rue. Like, everyone's like, Fever needs to sign Leah Rue. I'm like, I don't understand it. She's 6'7", but plays like she's 5'7". Even though the Fever always struggle with her, she just doesn't play big. Amor gets to Cass Prosper, who plays bully ball, and Zaza James. Good shot by Prosper. Okay, this is a ball game again somehow. Divakia tear ACL. No news. I hope not. AZ Fudd drives in, kicks to Siegrist. Maddie Siegrist. Maddie Siegrist is one of those players that you just know is going to get unleashed somewhere. Like when she eventually leaves Dallas and kind of not even has her own team, but it's just on a team that's going to start her, she's going to average 15 a game. Like Maddie Siegrist is a walking like 15-5. She is just a bucket. She doesn't do much else, but she is a bucket. And it's the most awkward shot. It's the most awkward layup package and scoring package ever. Everything she does is awkward. What do I think of all Fever YouTubers getting into it? These other people and another. I don't know. I don't know. I think plenty of them have a lot to say about me. I don't notice. I just talk about basketball. Did Citron just clock Paige in the face with an elbow? Yeah, I don't think you can do that, Sonia. She got her both. She got her both elbows. I think she might have got her both. Like, it's absolutely not a flagrant, but I think she might have got her. She either got her with both or got her with none of them. No, she definitely got her. Like, Paige looks half semi-dazed. But, yeah, Dallas are so much better in this team. If Alana Smith is back making threes, okay, Dallas become dangerous. But, like, Washington are really bad. Like, I don't think people really understand that this is, like, they're not, I had them as a 14th ranked team. They're not going to be 14th, but, like, they might end up as the 12th best team. Like, Washington very well could end up. Steph found what out? Ooh. Kiki breaking a free throw. How did Indiana lose to the Mystics? I'm going to be real here. The Indiana Fever barely beat the Seattle Storm without Malonga Alafam and Ezi Magbagor. The Indiana Fever suck. Like, really suck. Like, they are barely a playoff team. Like, I still think they make the playoffs, but, like, Aaliyah's hurt. Like, Aaliyah's actually hurt. I don't know why we're getting this day-to-day bullshit. Like, she's hurt. Jesus. It is just a really bad game overall. Oh, good drive, Sonia. Georgia Amor goes tween. She's got Alana Smith on her now and gets it to Cass Prosper into Shakira Austin. Out to Cass Prosper for three. Look, if Cass Prosper's hitting threes, there's nothing you can do. You double off Cass Prosper 100% of the time. That's good defense by Dallas. You double off Cass Prosper, especially if there's a mismatch on the inside. You live with her. Can Paige shoot the ball, please? Can Paige shoot the ball? Like, genuinely, can she shoot the ball? Georgia Amore drives in, gets it to Kiki Iriafen, who gets it into Shakira Austin. Can Paige please shoot the ball? 2 field goal attempts in 9 minutes for Paige. Can she please shoot the ball? Like, it's actually annoying. It is annoying. Like, she is refusing to shoot the ball. Like, I just want to see what happens if she will shoot the ball a regular amount of times. The Fever play disjointed. It's either Kelsey Mitchell hero ball or Caitlin taking over. There's no team in Indy. You're not wrong. It's either Caitlin controls everything or Kelsey Mitchell goes tween, and I hope for the best. They can run through Caitlin if Kelsey Mitchell's acting like a cutter, but she doesn't cut as much as she used to. Sophomore slump. Paige is shooting something like 60% from the field. But timid Paige has never not been timid Paige. She's never not been passive Paige. Like, passive Paige never didn't exist. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. She's playing fine. Paige had 7 points at halftime against Minnesota, ended with 27, and then just choked down the stretch. But are Dallas going to bottle it again? They fucking might. They just might. Like, they might end up in the 30s and a half against a bad defensive team in Washington. Washington are really bad, though. Washington are really bad. But kind of feels like the Washington Mystics are literally, they're just going 5 on 5 off. They're not trying. Not that they're not on a game by game basis. Their rotations are not trying to win. The players are. The players are trying to win. Sidney Johnson's not trying to win. He's trying to lose by as little as possible. He's trying to keep morale up while getting Juju. It's as simple as that. He wants Juju, but he wants to keep morale up. Like, they're on a bit of a run. They're just sub Kiki out of the game. Good pass by Paige. Alana Smith open. Enrique drives in, gets it to Alana. Kicks it to Alicia Clark for 3. Okay. Good ball movement. Good ball movement there by Dallas. Like, they're actually... Okay, good take by Lauren Betts. I think she's clocked... She's getting Alana Smith in the face. Like, why would she shoot a turnaround instead of just trying to draw another foul off Alana Smith? Oh, good pass, Paige. Love that pass by Paige. I don't know who Emily Bussoir is. Good take, Sonia. That could have been an one. That's a really good take. Kind of like seeing that. That's way to be aggressive. Paige comes in. Good job on the blitz. Alicia Clark gets it in the corner. Okay, I do like Jen Shepherd as a player. She's like a better version of Maisha Hines-Allen. Hey, Dugalich gets it. Or is that Citron? No, it's Dugalich. I cannot believe Dugalich went 9. It's Paige, isn't it? Is it not Paige? Okay. I could have swore Paige Bueckers was the one who got the jump, but you'll take it. That was given as a Sonia Citron turnover because she lost a jump ball. Ooh, good move by Paige. When Paige gets flustered, she gives it to the first open player. Ooh, Dugalich with a nice block. And is the one thing I will say about Paige is that, like, whenever she gets blitzed, she passes to the first open player. Like, there's no, like, okay, how can I create an advantage off this? It's, I need to get the ball out of this blitz. Like, she's more worried about not turning it over than she is about creating an advantage. Okay, unlucky easy way to shoot with confidence. If you're shooting straight, if you're shooting online and long, they'll go in. Yep, Cody did the every day I'm shuffling right there. Cody McMahon, very obvious turnover. Very, very obvious turnover there. The Mystics have been horrendous. Have been absolutely horrendous here. The Dallas Wings have been passable. They have a 7-point lead here. They haven't been fever bad. Because at least, even though they're on a bit of a dry spell, they're playing defense. AZ goes into post-up mode. Off. Jeez, Cody McMahon is... How did the fever make Cody McMahon look good? She's really bad. Like, she's really, really bad. How did Indiana make her look good? Like, that is concerning. Cody McMahon is really, really bad. Alana Smith, 4 fouls in the first half. Oh, my God. Why is she still in the game? Oh, my... No. Why? Oh, no. She's only got 2 more. She's only got 2 more. And now you've suddenly got a whack trying to guard Lauren Betts. Oh my God, no. No, you got Lee. Oh, you got Lee on the floor. Nah. Why is a whack not on the floor? Why is it not a whack on the floor? That's really dumb. That's really, really dumb from Dallas. Like, why is it not a whack on the floor? Leroux stinks. Paige for 3, good shot. Ooh, airball. Oh, God, Lee. You got to pass out of that, surely. Good job, Lee. Good job, Leroux. What's going on, Atlanta? I think she was just a fee merchant. Like, Alana Smith was never a max contract player before she got to... She was making like 100k a year last year. Oof. Leroux bricks the free throw. You surely pull Citron here, do you? Why are you leaving Sonia Citron in the game? No, Alex Wilson's in. I'm like, what's the point of leaving Citron in? You're literally... She's on 3 fouls. The last thing you want is what's happened to... Like, you put, like... I'd keep Cass Prosper on the floor just to guard Paige. Or why not put in Lucy Olsen? What? When? How did Lucy Olsen just get frozen out? Way more bricks to lay up. Okay, easy offensive rebound. Oh, a fumble to easy foot. Oh, good shot, Paige. Yeah, that's what you want to see. Don't lose confidence. Keep firing. It's a good shot, Paige. That's a good shot. Still not a fan whatsoever of Georgia anymore. Cass Prosper on Paige. Is she just going? She just calling her own number here on Paige? No. That should be an M1. That should be an M1 right there. But again, Dallas they just have a better half court. Paige gets to Seagrass, drives in to AZ. AZ off that one dribble going right is nice. I give credit where credit's due. Off that one dribble going right, she's very good. Like, is the only thing that they have is the only thing the Mystics have is their double bigs and offensive rebounding. How the fuck did like how the fuck did the Fever lose to this team? How did the Fever lose to this team? Like, this is really bad. How did the Fever lose to this team? Oh my god. Georgia Amore can't guard her shot. Yeah, Georgia Amore can't guard anybody. Literally can't guard anybody. But yeah, it's a when teams play the Fever, it's like the Super Bowl. Man, the Mystics were not good. Like, they were not good. Let's not pretend. Paige has been okay here. She's what, plus? She's been okay. Like, she just isn't wanting to shoot. She hasn't been bad. Problem is like she is shooting a significantly better percentage than her team, and she shot 4 shots. Fever really suck. Like, I don't think people understand as a team. Just let Caitlin Clark do whatever the hell she wants at this stage. But Alana Smith, it's mad that she has just gone from being what was seen as like a max level player to just bad. How did the Mystics score 104? Citron has 2 points here. Or 4 points. We give 32 points up to Sonia 30 points up to Sonia Citron. They still scored 89 in regulation. They mightn't break 30 and a half here. Like, it's bad. I'm pretty sure the only team to have lost 2 games in a season while scoring 100 points are the Fever in 2024 and the Fever this season. Like, these teams care more against the Fever. Yes, and the Fever don't play defense. Like, it's not their bad defense, they just don't play it. They don't play defense. Obviously, don't score off this end line here. The Mystics ATO players are actually terrible. Oh, Alex Wilson fumbles a pass. The Mystics have been horrendous here. Like, absolutely horrendous. Like, people should be upset with Breanna January, not Steph. I mean, yeah. I think when she was seen as this, like, defensive maestro. But also, the person that's most to blame is whichever of Amber Cox or Kelly Krauskopf was making basketball decisions. Because of the Shatori Walker-Kimbrough signing. And their refusal to cut Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. Like, there should be... The team is in the shitter. And they're refusing to adapt. And that's what we call an incompetent organization. Even last year, they were like, oh, we can't really make trades because it's hard to make trades. Every other team makes trades. Fever don't. The whole thing with the Fever is the Fever's attitude towards everything is this is how it used to be done. Whereas other teams are like, we don't give a shit how it used to be done. This is what we're doing. The Fever's front office is like, no, this is how it used to be done. That's the difference. Wilson for 3 free throws. I keep forgetting how old Wilson is as a rookie. She's in her 30s. She was the Sky last year. She went for the roster and didn't make it. But yeah. On board by AZ there. AZ's been all right. AZ's had a good first half. Paige's been fine. Inoffensive. Completely inoffensive. Oof. Unlucky, Maddie. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. No, an absolutely inoffensive first half for Maddie Seeger or for AZ Foot and Paige Bueckers there. AZ Foot plus 8, Paige Bueckers plus 11, a whack plus 13 on the floor, Paige with 5 points, AZ with 4, leading scorers a Rika with 7, I say Seegers with 8, because Seegers is just a bucket. I don't know, like a nothing game. Dallas just made more shots. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. That's all I can say. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the NBA one as well. I heard Wemby is just like, as in when Wemby's on the floor, the Spurs look like the better team. When Wemby's off the floor, the Thunder are killing them. Fever allowed 13 fast break points per game. Holy shit. Holy shit. I cannot believe. Any topics you guys want me to talk about for this channel here? Non-Fever related topics. Ideally non-Fever related. Any topics you guys want me to talk about while we are live? I was interviewed by this guy. Who's this guy? There's 100 of you guys in here. We're gonna be recording some clips, you know. We're gonna be recording some things. Who would I pick for the Team USA roster? Too early. That's probably a main channel video. World Cup roster topic. It is. But I kind of want to. That's kind of a main channel thing. Is there any topics amongst other teams in the WNBA that are not these two teams that you want me to talk about? If not, it's fine. We can just chat about more about this game. Kiki Rice seems to be improving. Yes, she absolutely does. She absolutely does. Neymar is the GOAT. He's going to World Cup with Brazil. I mean, the actual GOAT just won the last World Cup and, is going to the World Cup with Argentina. Overseas players not in the league. The only that I'm like, absolutely should be there no matter what is probably like Buenavida and Ortiz, because Puello's going to Phoenix anyway. And if Valk's a top team, no. But they might sweep the Fever. When you've got Gabby Williams and Veronica Burton and Tiffany Hayes to rotate on Caitlin Clark, you might sweep the Fever. At least they don't have the big defenders like they used to. And Caitlin can kind of chill a little bit because they have the shooters and the offense they had. Any thoughts on Upshot League? I didn't watch any of the games. If I'd watched any of the games, I would have more of a opinion. Gay of Zaragoza is good. Yeah, you're not wrong. But again, it's kind of like an undersized big. So I'm not really a looking at small plays. Yeah, MMS was probably not coming back, which is mad. Like, could you imagine, like, walking in, like, MMS signs $1 million contract. Could you imagine being like, you know what? I could make $1 million, but I actually just don't want to go to America, so I'm just going to turn down $1 million. That's essentially what she's doing. She's turned down millions of dollars in her career because she doesn't feel like going to America. That is one of the hilarious things. And I have to respect it. Following on and off since 2013. Following as a job, 2024. Like same time a lot of people came in. It was my job by chance. And I'm going to be honest, I don't take it for granted. And this is my job. Which is why I do everything I can. Which is why I make sure I know every player on every team. I make sure that I know almost as much as anyone. I make sure that I stay up till 3, 4 a.m. every single day. I make sure that when Awa Pham is a draft prospect, I fly to Spain to watch her. When she's going number 1 so I can see her in person. Yagapova is just old. She's just old. But I make sure that the World Cup's in Germany. I'll be there for the whole thing. I don't take it for granted. This is my job, so I want to do it the best job possible. What's Hans Doki doing? I have no idea. Alright, I have no idea. It's great to get recaps every game. Yeah, appreciate it. 2024 was a bit of a different. It was the Wild West, as in everyone was kind of learning on the fly. As well as that, everyone was learning on the fly, and it benefited me because I was the only live stream person. So I'd be there with like 2,000 live viewers for every game. 2,000-3,000. Like it was nothing. And every game, I was the only person doing game recaps. So we're getting 20, 30, 40,000 views every time. And I'm like, yeah, that was never going to happen again. There was always going to be more people coming in and more competition. Way more rage bait. I mean, yeah, to an extent. But the unfortunate thing is that rage bait gets more clicks. Like, it does get more clicks. I hate doing it. I hate having to do it. but I'd be lying if I said I don't do it. I would love not to have to do it, but it gets more clicks. It's as simple as that. Do I think the physicality has gone done this season so far? I think the games have been more fun to watch. I don't care what people are complaining, but I think it's more fun to watch right now than it was before. I think it's fairly obvious in that scenario, in that regard. Like, it has absolutely been more. Half my takes are rage bait. I want to go through this. Half. I'm going to show the last time it was an actual rage bait video. I'm not considering calling out Natasha Cloud as rage bait. Is it not rage bait? She's unplayable. Maybe you could argue Stephanie White bench one. That's one of 9. One of the last 9 ones is just talking about a game. Okay, cool. 2 of 15. Like, it is, like, even in titles and thumbnails, it is a 10%, it is a sub 10% number. It is a half the battle WNBA is not playing negative value players. Yes, you're not wrong. Paying negative value players, huge money. Player of the weekend as, yeah, I don't know who it's going to be. Like, it's not going to be Caitlin. I think Sykes. I think you just give it to Sykes. I'm okay with that. Give the Eastern Conference Player of the Week to Brittany Sykes. What other WNBA YouTubers do you recommend? The only ones I actually watch are, because, like, I don't mean this in a bad way. And I'm not. The vast majority of fever-centric YouTubers are saying very similar things. So a lot of the time I don't want to watch a video I've just recorded. So I would I listened to a few of the podcasts. No Cap Space. No Cap Space is a really good one. And Hunter Cruz. I'd say Hunter Cruz is a one that I'm a big fan of. And then probably No Cap Space. Are salaries being paid attainable? Yes, because of TV money. Attendance is irrelevant. They could have 0 fans and the salaries are going to be okay. If there's just 0 attendance, they're just not going to go up. I would never recommend to watch Awful Coaching. So, Awful Coaching is basically, he's the type of basketball analyst that I hate. Not on a personal level, but he is an outcome-based. Everything he does is outcome-based. So, basically, if you are a defensive player, or if you do something on defense, let's just say again, the game's on the line, and you are playing defense, and the other team shoots a running 360 skyhook because you forced them running 360 skyhook because you forced them baseline, then cut off the baseline, they jumped in the air and shot a lefty running skyhook. He would say that's terrible defense because you allowed the player to shoot a lefty 360 fadeaway skyhook. Like, based on Awful Coaching is ball goes in equals good offense. Ball, if you get a stop, equals good defense. It is the most primitive way of looking at basketball. And that's it. Like, he doesn't understand tactics. He doesn't understand nuance. He doesn't understand that teams are looking for certain looks. He doesn't understand that teams sometimes try to funnel into the mid-range. He doesn't understand teams trying to play the percentages. He doesn't understand that sometimes teams aren't scorers. Like, if you left Angel Reese for 3, like, for the Angel Wilson for Angel Reese thing, he probably would kill Angel Wilson for jumping on the Angel Reese pump fake. But also, if Angel Wilson just didn't come out to Angel Reese and Angel Reese hit the three, he would say Angel Wilson's a terrible defender because of that. Like, if you look at the game through the lens of awful coaching, in 100% of the time, the team that scores on offense is a great offensive team, and the team who gets a stop is a bad defensive team, no matter what. Even though teams make their decisions based on what they feel like is going to win over the course of one games, over the course of 44 games, over a championship. And sometimes your tactics mightn't work in one specific game. It mightn't work in one specific possession. Whereas awful coaching doesn't look at it like that. Why do I think Sykes should win Player of the Week? Because the Toronto Tempo are 500 and she's averaging like 26 a game. And on a bad team who are 500. The Indiana Fever are 500. They were expected to be 3-1 minimum to start the year. The Indiana Fever have underperformed. As exceptional as Caitlin Clark has been, they've underperformed. Angel Wilson was complete and utter dog shit in 2 of the 5 games. Actually, she's a different conference anyway. And Citron, I don't know, maybe you give it to Citron? I think it's between Caitlin, Citron, and Sykes. You know what? Just because Sykes hasn't won any. I don't think Sykes has ever won one. I think she had 38 points in a big win against LA. Just go give it to Sykes. Go give it to Sykes. She had 38 in a big win. Just go give it to her. Yeah. That was Player of the Week, not Team of the Week. Well, Team of the Week is the fucking... There's no undefeated team in the WNBA right now. I don't even know who to give it as quote-unquote Team of the Week. But team record matters. Like, I understand the WNBA made an exception to give Paige Bueckers an all WNBA spot as the last place team. But team record does matter in awards. Like, if 2 players put up very similar stats and one's team overperforms, you go for that. The Tempo were hilarious. Fever should have got a cut, yeah. But, like, let's be real, there weren't that many people that were looking for the Fever to sign a cut when it happened. So, look, that's a hindsight thing. The only thing is that they can't double and triple down. So they have to find a big. If they don't find a big, like, I don't even know what. I think you should fire the GM. I think Herb Simon should hire a new GM on the spot. If Shatori Walker-Kimbrough was on this team in a week, and then Aaliyah's injury, like, Aaliyah's actually hurt. Like, this is not a nothing. Aaliyah's actually hurt. There's no way Dallas loses this game, yeah? Right? Right? They just not even look to give the ball to Paige the first possession. Who the hell hits a shot here? Georgia Amor from 30 foot. That was not from 28 feet. I'll tell you that for sure. That was absolutely not a 28-foot three. That's really bad defense by Citron. There. But I guess. Blank makes 1 foot shot. That could have been a foul. Enrique with a layup here. Okay, good offense by Enrique. She was a foot behind line, was she? Is it 27 foot from the wing? It's 27 foot from the wing, and 30 foot is not far. Not as far as I thought it was. A pass by Citron. Amor just about keeps the ball in play, and it's bully ball. It is some bully ball here. Okay, Odyssey Sims dribbling it down. And just runs into Cody McMahon for some reason. Yeah. I thought for a second he did that. I thought he was calling for a review for that. And I was like, man, that's a bad thing to review. I really don't rate Georgia anymore. Good defense, a whack. A whack might be better than Alana Smith. They really jumped the gun signing Alana Smith. Good take by Paige. Big board by Jess Shepherd. This has not been a good game at all here for. Oof. At least a whack's willing to pull, I guess. Citron's got to take that at Paige. She's got to take that at Paige. Like, that's not what you want to do. That is not what you want to do. Like when you're there on the fast break, you got to be aggressive. Oh, good pass. Kiki miss. Is this Angel Reese? Are we watching Angel Reese right here? 3-point line, 22 feet, 1.75 inches. Yeah, I don't know where they got 28 feet from, like, the line. Kiki bricking an open layup there, getting a rebound and scoring. Like, I'm getting PTSD from Angel Reese right here. Kiki leading the WNBA in rebounds is a bit of a surprise. I think she might do it for the year. She actually looks like she might be a better rebounder than Angel Reese. Three-point shot there for the Wings. Fair play. Like, they never have let them back into it. Like, they have at no stage have they let Washington back in this game at all. It's a good shot by Enrique. It's a really good shot there by Enrique. That's just not an offensive foul. Is it? Miller walked out on her in a game wanting to be seen doing it. Not drafting our fam. Yeah. Yeah. He showed up to watch our fam play and walked out in the first quarter. Like, that's the most performative thing ever. Like, it was just performative. Oh, Lucy Olsen's in the game. She's got clocked in the face. Odyssey Sims, is that 2 offensive fouls for her? Yes, but the difference is Kiki was 11 of 17 on Monique Billings. Like Jess Shepherd, or Wakui, or Alana Smith, they have size. Like, they have some size. Whereas Indiana just don't. Lucy Olsen immediately attacks on Easy Foot and draws a foul. Easy Foot can knock guard her. Kiki's more athletic and longer than Angel. Angel reads it better and she's stronger. Like, Angel's the strongest player in the league. I stand by that statement. I think she's the strongest player in the league. Luxury Dallas has it putting a tall guard to stretch. Paige is guarding Citron. Citron's not really doing anything. Like she's just not doing anything at all. Okay, Paige is taking it up. Good handoff there. Good defense. Got to AZ, who nearly turns it over. Okay. Nice pull up there by AZ. Like, AZ Foot does score, might give you the loudest 6 points a game. That she actually can't play defense. Could have been an M1. Like, AZ actually might not be able to play defense at all. They just can't. They can't shake them. Like, she's nearly dropping the ball here. And then a whack is wide open. Like, how the fuck did the Fever lose to this team? This team's so bad. This team is actually terrible. How did the Fever lose to them? Oh my god. What is Cody doing? What is Cody doing? Enrique breaks the layup. Jess Shepard gets it. Gets it to AZ. Who steps back to nowhere. Paige Bueckers is on. Ooh, nice spin. Who misses the layup. Oh my god. How the fuck did the Fever lose to this team? They're terrible. They're shockingly bad. Shakira also misses an open layup. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is terrible basketball. Awakuya is chucking threes now on the break. What the fuck are we doing? How the fuck? How do we make Cody McMahon look competent? She's... Oh, Citron. Citron dropped that ball. Good defense. Good defense by Lucy Olsen. Oh my god. I mean, Fever left them open. Oh my god. Which team am I talking about? The one that's down by 9. They both look terrible, yeah. But, you have about 85 or 90% effort. I mean... And the Fever lost to both of them. Yep. SW is gone? What do you mean by that? Stephanie White is gone? No, she's not. Did somebody go out of the way and make a fake AI video that Stephanie White's leaving? Fever conceded 100 points to both of them. Like... We have clickbait in the chat now. Like, Stephanie White's not going to be gone. Like, I don't think people realize this. The Indiana Fever are, like, genuinely terrible. But the only way Stephanie White goes is if Kelly Krauskopf goes. Like, I think the Fever are more likely to trade Caitlin Clark, and they might be. There's not more likely, but there's a legit, like, it is probably 60-40 that I would say there's a 40% chance the Fever trade Stephanie White, or sorry, fire Stephanie White. 40% chance the Fever trade Caitlin Clark. 20% chance they come back. They both come back. You think they're going to fire the entire... You think they're going to fire everybody instead of trade Caitlin Clark? I don't think they do. I think they should. I don't think they do. It's less work to just trade Caitlin. I agree. You can see them doing it if she asks for a trade. Like, I think it could happen. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think she's gonna ask for a trade. I think they're gonna do it without telling her. Like, I think they're going to pull a Nico. Like, if people being like, "Oh, no free agents to go to Indiana," man, free agents went to Chicago. Free agents went to Chicago. So, which is completely incompetent. They've already made their Caitlin Clark money. They're not making that much more money yet. Like, they've already made most of the Caitlin Clark money. The rest of the money comes to the TV deal. Okay, Cass Prosper. Dribbles down. Dugalich is there from deep. Citron, sidestep, pullback. Okay, Sonia Citron. Fuck me. As bad as you've been today, that's kind of nice. Okay, Paige is playing one, so you kind of hope that she looks for her own shot a little bit here instead of just passing the ball to other people. AZ goes to the basket. Fucking hell, good shot, AZ. Good shot by AZ there. Lauren Betts is not good. I cannot stress it enough. Lauren Betts is not good. Like, why is she exclusively shooting fadeaways as a pro? Like, she actually would draw free throws every single time, but she refused to shoot anything that isn't a post fade. The amount of people go, okay, and yeah, like, you do realize that their gate revenue's already gone down, right? Don't you? That's soft. That's real soft. Oh my god. Any more checks back in? You think Washington makes the playoffs? No. No. They're not going to make the playoffs. They stink. I cannot stress enough. Washington suck. They're not going to make the playoffs. And one. Okay, Jess Shepard. You're out of Hackways and Betts. Yeah. Lauren Betts is really bad. Like, she's really bad. Man. Like, Lauren Betts is actually terrible. She's, like, genuinely terrible. And she doesn't do anything. Like, she doesn't do anything. Arike to Jess Shepard. Oh. Jess Shepard is a player. She is a player. That's the only thing I can say. She is a hooper. She is an absolute hooper. Lauren Betts is the worst screener I've ever seen. Like, she has the ability to just be big and do that, but she just chooses not to. It's a good drive by AZ. I like to see it. You like to see it. What was it, AZ of 10? AZ got 10 off the bench. Fair play. Probably give Paige a bit of burn now if you're Dallas. Like, you're 14. Probably give her a bit of burn now. I think they're probably right. He's probably riding Paige a bit much here. Like, she's on for 7 and 5. She's not going to get any. There's no like 20 and 10 game on the cards right now. You just give her a little bit of burn. Especially, she's not really doing anything. Paige could be on triple double watch. She's 7, 5, and 3. She's on Kate Martin's watch. She's on Kate Martin's stat watch. She's on triple single watch. Kane had 3 rebounds this time yesterday. No, she had 6 she had 7 rebounds with a minute to go in the third quarter. Washington are terrible. Like, really terrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am like in shock at how bad Mystics are. Fair play to Dallas. You put together a completely passable game. Washington have just been terrible. Unlucky Azy. And Amor just drops the ball. Why would you use a challenge on an end line? Up 15. Georgia Amor's not good. They're not good. It's not good. It is not good. It takes Dallas 3 games to get the attendance out. What's the attendance of this game? Doesn't say. But, like, they were still trying to sell tickets before the game. Like, the Mystics... At least Dallas are hitting threes, I guess. Mystics 17 turnovers. Okay, 98% chance of a Dallas win. Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say, I was like, they give Dallas a 60% chance before the start of the game. Yeah, I think the Fever had like a 75% chance before the start of the game. Like, Washington are terrible. Like, Indiana are just really bad. Yes, it's obviously off Georgia Amor. I didn't go near anyone from Dallas. Oh, do you get your challenge? You get your challenge back, don't you? Nika Mule's career's over. Yeah. Yeah, like, maybe in 5 years if she stays healthy, but 2 torn ACLs? Like, I don't mean this in a bad way. She's as many torn ACLs as she has points in her career. But yeah. Who's the leader in Washington? Shakira Austin, probably. Yeah, most obvious challenge ever. How did they get 22 seconds of an offensive board? Say Rakia walked in around. Yeah, I didn't see ACL watching it, but it could always be. You can sometimes you can if it's a partially torn ACL, you can still walk on it like. But you can't really rehab a partially torn ACL. If you do want to rehab it, it's still 8 months out. Why the cast Prosper's grabber? Oh my god. Like, the fever, it could have been MCL. Yeah, I've torn my left MCL 3 times. No, sorry, left MCL twice, right MCL once. Ooh. No, left MCL 3 times, right MCL once. I've torn 4 different... Well, sorry. Torn it grade 3 once, grade 2 once. Or grade 2 twice on my left and grade 2 once. Grade 2 sprain. I played on a grade 2 sprain at one stage. It was not fun. Like, I literally was like, yeah, do not give me a defensive assignment. I'm not moving laterally. And I had like a full-on knee brace. I couldn't move it. Okay, good take, Kiki. Maybe I should stop playing basketball. Yeah, I tore my Achilles and then I had complications from that and got a blood clot in my leg. And the doctors laughed it off when I said, I think I have a blood clot. And then a few days later, I was in hospital. It had moved to my lung and I nearly died. So I was on blood thinners for a while rehabbing my Achilles. And then after that, it turned out I had really bad lung damage from that. And lung damage didn't really heal for a while. The lung damage didn't heal for a while. Good shot by Paige. Good shot by Paige. So Paige going into the fourth has 10 points, 5 assists, 3 boards. What are the odds that Sydney Johnson just lets her go? Just lets her go stat pad. What are the odds that she's just allowed stat pad? How many minutes she played? In 26 minutes. Like, what are the odds? What are the odds? Like, what are the odds the coach just lets you stay in the game? Diggins can stay on. Is a comeback on? Not a chance. Odds are high. Odds are high. The Mystics win the fourth lap. No, they won't. Like, and what are the odds? What are the odds that Jose lets his star cook? What are the odds? Like, game is over. We can at least make this fun. Awful is +9 from the field. What? Is that one player? It's a plus. What's +9 from the field mean? And Paige is still in the game. Paige is still in the game here. Cody McMahon's so bad. Amor's so bad. Like, how did we let this team drop 100 points? Oh my god. This is in Dallas. This is in Dallas. Angloma, yes. Angloma is really good. Angloma's really good. I cannot stress that enough. Angloma's really good. Another airball Amor. Like at this stage, she should just be Georgia airball. Sonia Citron better than Caitlin debate. What does Citron have here? 7 points. Kiki. Oh, we're late. Oh my god. How bad is Lexi Hall on defense? What the fuck, man? How bad is Lexi Hall on defense? Citron can't go by anybody. That's what Cody can do, in fairness. Seegers wide open. Seegers is just a bucket. Seegers is just a bucket. Oh my god. Oh my, they're actually terrible. Shakira Austin just blew an open layup. Jess Shepard to Enrique, who is just going to go ISO ball. Is she here? She's going to go ISO here? Good cut by AZ. Finds Paige to shoot the fadeaway in the corner. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is exactly it. That's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you want to do. It's exactly what you want to do. Like, at this stage in the indie game, like, this is horrendous. Like, this is ridiculous. How did you do some India shit? Like, Georgia Amour's terrible. Georgia Amour's terrible. That's a backcourt there by Easy Foot. Jess Shepard's fantastic. She's brilliant. She is brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant. Cody McMahon makes a 3. Oh my god. Like, they're letting Easy Foot and Paige go get their shots off in garbage time. This is what you want. Good shot by Easy. Good shot by Easy. This is what you want. You want to see your players getting their shots off, getting rhythm. Doesn't matter if it's garbage time. Good on one by Lauren Betts. Good take. Call the wrong Wings player for triple double watch. Jess Shepard's always on triple double watch, by the way. Nobody's on triple double watch. 6 assists is leading. But Jess Shepard is, in fact, killing it. Just 5 minutes to go. Do you think he pulls them? Hell no. Hell no. Like, the Dallas Wings can win a game with Paige Bueckers shooting 9 shots and having 13 points. He's going to pull them now. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Who's winning the NBA at least? Anything happen in the NBA? Wow, Spurs up 7. Yeah. Alana made 25 grand tonight. Fair play. Need to trade down this KK. If you want to keep KK, fine. Just cut Walker Kimbrough. Genuinely just cut Walker Kimbrough. AZ had a good game here. AZ has had a good game. Like, their teams are playing against Caitlin. I mean, like, the aces are, not the aces, the mystics are terrible. And he's not pulling the starters. And he's not pulling the starters. .535 to go. He is not pulling his starters. He's letting them go get their points. Oh, good take by Whack. Good take by Whack. Like, this is what you want to see. The Mystics are terrible. No, the Mystics are fucking terrible. Like, I don't think you understand how bad the Mystics are. The Mystics nearly lost to a team who only made 17 field goals. The Mystics are terrible. The Wings or the Fever are really shit. The Mystics are terrible. They're absolutely terrible. Like, I don't think you understand how bad the Fever are without Caitlin Clark on the floor. Like, the Mystics are bad. Like, really, really bad. The Mystics fools beating Indy. Yes, they lost to a New York Liberty team. Who I'm not joking. Like, the New York Liberty team were like two hardship players. I think Maley was on the floor to end the game. Good job. Like, good shot by Paige. Like, I just want Caitlin out of Indiana. I just want Caitlin away from Stephanie White. Like, it is what it is. Like, they will continue to be. They will continue to struggle. Like, Paige Bueckers is going to get the fakest double-double ever, but I respect it. I respect it. She is going to get the fakest double-double in history. I don't even mind it. Like, I don't even mind it. Paige Bueckers is going to have the fakest 20-point game in history. She is going to have the fakest 20-point game in history, but I'm okay with it. Like, but I respect it. But I respect Jose. Respecting the fans. I respect Jose respecting the fans. Like, I'm actually going to be... Where would you want to see Caitlin Lundy? Anywhere. Anywhere but Indiana. Literally, send her to Chicago. I don't give a shit. Anywhere. 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 Like, literally anywhere. Just get her as far away from this franchise. Not LA. Don't send her to LA. Anywhere but LA. LA is the worst. LA is the worst place in the country. Anywhere but LA. So you can send her to Seattle for all I care. Send her literally anywhere. You don't pay for tickets to watch the bench. Exactly. You don't pay tickets to watch the bench. You don't pay for tickets. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark played 7 minutes together. 7 minutes together. 7. Send her to fucking Houston. Send her to Connecticut. I don't care. Send her to Connecticut for all I care. Like, Lucy Olsen in the back of Caitlin. Lucy Olsen sucks as well. Like, what are we talking about? Just because she went to Iowa, she stinks too. Like, Caitlin doesn't want to go to another city. Then get rid of every single person involved in that organization. Like, fire everybody. Fire everybody. Fucking Lynn Dunn was better than this shit. Fire them all. Caitlin doesn't want to go to another city. You know what? If she wants to live in Indiana so bad, she can live in Indiana 7 months of the year. And 5 months of the year, go to whatever market she's in. I can live in Indiana 7 months a year. There's just no respect for the fans, no respect for the team, no respect for fucking players there's no respect from the fans from Stephanie White. There's just not. There's just not. This is old WNBA think fans are a burden. And that's one of the biggest things. Old WNBA think fans are a burden. Like, Paige is literally just chucking up bullshit in garbage time. Like, she just shot a standing shot from the free throw line. She literally chucked up on the free throw line a standing shot, which she didn't even jump. She just threw the ball at the rim. They call a timeout with 2:43 to go. Jose Fernandez is like, fuck you guys, I'm not playing these. Like, but yeah. Okay, they finally got pulled 2-4-2. AZ had a good game. AZ had a good game. They traded Toronto for Sykes. No, they wouldn't do that. Christy Sykes was terrible. Caitlin and Stephanie's relationship is gone. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend I know, but I don't know anything, but I can't. There's no way Caitlin was not happy with the Raven Johnson draft. There's no way. Like, her brother was liking posts about her joining the Liberty. There's no way Caitlin Clark was happy about that right after it happened. Like, I understand that her brother doesn't speak for her, but, like, I think if the Indiana Fever did not currently employ Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark would have already requested a trade. Life moves on when you trade a player. Life moves on. Chicago Sky are selling out more tickets without Angel Reese. life goes on. It's not like Luka. She doesn't mean as much to Indiana as Luka meant to Dallas. And the only reason why the Luka thing was so bad was because Luka took over from Dirk. Luka was meant to be like the new Dirk. And Caitlin's the new nobody. It's very rare a WNBA team says no to a trade request. If somebody requests a trade in the WNBA, the Indiana Fever would say yes, whereas some other teams would say no. If Clark stays, she risks career arc of Tamika Catchings. Yep, being one of the 5 greatest players to ever play, but not being seen as one of the 5 greatest players to ever play because you are in an incompetent organization. Like, I don't think people understand that, like, to Kelly Krauskopf, Stephanie White means more to Indiana Fever than Caitlin Clark. But, Lauren Betts sucks. Lauren Betts really, really sucks. But yeah, it's a Lucy Olsen's going. This is a nothing game right now. To Lauren Betts. Shout out Garbage Time legend Lauren Betts right now. Lauren Betts out here hooping in Garbage Time. AT would be the perfect teammate for Caitlin. Absolutely. Alyssa Thomas would be the perfect teammate for Caitlin. I think the Indiana Fever tried to get Alyssa Thomas when they got to Anna Bonner. I think they tried to get both of them. But yeah, this is a nothing game. Like, SGA is not Zaza James killing it in Garbage Time, I guess. Fair play to her. But yeah, this was a pretty decent game for Dallas. Offensively, they were horrific. Obviously, they scored a lot in Garbage Time. Like, the entire fourth quarter was Garbage Time. Like, the Dallas Wings had scored 26 in the fourth. But like, Paige Bueckers had 7 points going to the fourth. Like, Paige Bueckers, they were up 20 and Paige Bueckers had 5 points. Like, she had 5 points for a decent chunk of that game. This is the fakest 18-7 game I've ever seen from Paige. But I gotta respect Jose Fernandez. Like, you know, and you know what? I kind of respect Paige Bueckers as well. Because, like, I understand being, like, you know, in the Stan Wars. I understand in the Stan Wars why people are going to be like, oh, this game doesn't really matter because it's stat padded. Who cares? Like, at this stage, I actually don't give a flying fuck if it's stat padded. Was it stat padded? Hell yeah. Who cares? And genuinely, who cares? Because the problem is that there are fans in the gym. Paige Bueckers did nothing through 3 quarters. She did nothing. I'm going to be real here. Paige did nothing of note through 3 quarters. She was there. She was running cardio. She didn't fuck up ever. And she was a good connective passer. She was a really good connective passer today. She played good defense, really good defense in Sonia Citron. Paige is by 100 miles the best defensive game Paige Bueckers has played this year. She was a really solid player. But the likes of Enrique and Jess Shepherd and Segrist and Awak were doing really well. So she was fine. There were only 6,000 people in attendance. Holy shit. Am I right in saying this has like 10,000? Am I wrong? Am I wrong with that? Oh no. There was 800 missing. So there was 800. It was a little bit less than the last game they played. Oh no. That's a sellout. Is that a sellout? It's 7K. I think that might be a sellout. Because 6,251 is the same. It's the same as their last home game. I think that might be a sellout. I could be wrong. Is it a sellout? Yeah, it's probably a sellout. Yeah, it's not bad. Probably a sellout. And look, the reason why I don't really care that she stat padded is I think she had an alright game. Like when you go and when you win a game by 20 and you have been there are 0 flaws to your game other than, I'm going to be real here, probably just didn't shoot the ball enough early. Probably didn't shoot it enough early. So like at the same time, that's the only real flaw you have is that, oh yeah, she didn't shoot enough. And that's always going to be a flaw with Paige Bueckers. But at the same time, you have to be very real here. There are fans. There is a full house. And they are here to watch Paige Bueckers play. And yes, Paige Bueckers did nothing through 3 quarters. But Paige Bueckers in the 4th quarter, with 5 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, Paige Bueckers has 11 points, 4 assists, hits a couple of fadeaway threes, throws some crazy passes, hits some tough shots, and makes it a show for the fans. She makes it a show for the fans. The fans want to be there. They're happy. They saw Paige Bueckers cook. They're going to want to come back again. The Indiana Fever have gone from 17,000 to 15,000 to 14,000. The Indiana Fever is the cheapest get-in price in the league. There are other teams that have 17,000 seater stadiums. None of them are as cheap to get in as the Indiana Fever. The Indiana Fever are probably going to end the season not top 3 in attendance. Maybe maybe they might get third. Maybe they might get third in attendance. But basketball is entertainment at the end of the day. And yes, when we talk about this in the Stan Wars, it's going to be about, oh, Paige Bueckers had the fakest 18 points, which she did. It's the fakest 18-point game I've ever seen. But at least the fans got their money's worth. Caitlin Clark looked really, really good. And I've heard from a lot of people at the game, by the way. I've heard from a lot of people at the game that the second Caitlin Clark got pulled to start the 4th quarter, fans just started pouring out. Fans just started leaving. Fans just started going. And this is already in a situation where you are down 3,000 fans from game 1. You have, Caitlin Clark has played, if I'm not mistaken, she's played 29 home games. There were more empty seats in her last 2 combined than her first 27 combined. You have to be real here. You have to be real. Nobody cares about if a game is stat padded. People care about being in the gym for Caitlin Clark's triple-double. People don't care. Like, I've been to games, especially as a kid, where players have stayed in a game and got a pointless 40 points. When I was a kid, Paul Pierce. It was a Pierce game against the New York Knicks. The Celtics killed the Knicks, and Pierce ended the game with 40. Paul Pierce was my favorite player because I saw him score 40 points. As an adult, I'm like, well, he stayed in a game that was meaningless because he just wanted to score 40. But I didn't care. We saw what Bam did. Like, that is literally the case. And I don't know if it's Stephanie White thing. I don't know what it is. And for people being like, oh, Caitlin need the rest. Okay, cool. Caitlin, play 3 more minutes. We will sub you out for the last 5. And in these 3 minutes, Caitlin, we want you to shoot 4 logo threes. This game's over. Shoot 4 logo threes in the next 3 minutes. If it's deemed enough garbage time to take her out of the game entirely, then it is enough garbage time that you can say, spend the next 2.5 minutes trying to do something that these fans will remember, and then we'll take you off. Because if she goes and shoots 3 crazy logo threes, free, meaningless logo threes, and makes 2 of them, the fans go crazy. The Caitlin Clark show, it's on. It's like, oh, look at this Caitlin Clark highlight tapes goes viral. But no. It's possible she has to be pulled a bit aside and that she should play from that. She should be played a felty. She wants to be pulled. To be honest, if they're going to pull everybody, I would say if she wants to get pulled, I would have said if I was Steph White, go shoot for a few more threes. Because, let's be real, this team is not entertaining enough without Caitlin Clark. They're here for Caitlin Clark. This isn't like Steph Curry and the Warriors. The Indiana Fever are complete and utter dog shit. They're terrible. They're not going to win many games this year. Like, I don't think people understand they're not going to win many games this year. So in the games that you do win, you fucking better make the fans want it to be worth it. Because I'm going to be real here. Paige Bueckers stat padded, I don't care. Everyone stat pads. If you look at Angel Wilson's numbers versus good teams and bad teams, like Angel Wilson versus good teams this year, they have played 2 good teams this year. They have played they've played Phoenix, and they've played Atlanta. Angel Wilson's averaging 20. She's averaging 30 against garbage teams. Even in her unanimous MVP year, Angel Wilson against playoff teams averaged like 21 points. She averaged 34 versus non-playoff teams. Everybody stat pads in this league. So I don't care. Is this shameless stat padding by Paige? Hell yeah. I don't give a fuck. People don't remember that. Like, it's not Angel Reese level of stat padding where other opposing teams were intentionally fouling her to put her on the line. It's not that egregious. Steph White would take the show out of Showtime Lakers. You know it. The reason why the Indiana Fever were must-watch TV was because of the show. The show is gone. And they don't seem to care. They care more about going from the 13th best defensive team to the 12th best defensive team while signing no defenders than they care about than they care about making their fans care. And that's the one thing I'll give credit where Jose Fernandez is. Because the fans are here to see Paige Bueckers. And the fans saw Paige Bueckers shooting fadeaway threes. Shooting fadeaway threes and hitting crazy shots down the fourth. Because Paige did nothing through 3 quarters. She didn't even try to do anything. She just fit in, and that was what was needed. She did what was needed to do to win the game, for her team to win the game. And in the 4th quarter, she got the crowd involved. The crowd was going crazy. But, I'm sorry. Caitlin Clark did what was needed for her team to win, and then got pulled. Paige Bueckers could have been pulled for the entire 4th quarter, and they win that game by 20 points. But no. If Paige gets pulled in that 4th quarter, there were a lot of fans that saw Paige Bueckers do nothing for an entire game. And might have been, a bit disappointed. Not one Paige Bueckers fan left that game disappointed because of what Paige Bueckers did in garbage time. Because especially if you're a kid or if you're a fan at these games, you remember if it's close games, you remember moments. You don't remember whether or not your player stat padded in garbage time. You don't. Like, you remember moments and making sure your player never gets into rhythm because you want to do stuff and, arguing with players on defense on the sideline when they weren't at fault. Like, it's just not it. It's just not it. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm not saying Caitlin should have played till she got a triple-double. I'm not saying Caitlin should have played the rest of the game. I'm saying it's garbage time. Give Caitlin a few garbage time possessions to go and shoot 3 30-footers. Like, just do something. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys. But Paige's midi is incredible, yeah. Paige's midi is incredible. Tie game Sun vs Fire. Yeah, I mean, it's early. How's Angloma doing? How's Angloma doing here? She played it all? 1 minute. Morrow still coming off the bench, kind of crazy. Aaliyah with 6 to start of the year. Engster with 6. Lynn Dunn. You will never be forgiven for cutting Emily Engstler. Holly Winterburn in. Shout out Holly Winterburn. She's going to have 20 against Fever. You know it. Reagan Beers, man. 3rd round pick. Reagan Beers. Or not undrafted Reagan Beers. She'd do a fucking job for the Fever right now. That's for sure. Anyway, I'm going to go and... How about the Wings that just said... Yeah, the Indiana Fever are shit. Like, the Indiana Fever are Caitlin Clark and friends. Like, that is... They have never been more Caitlin Clark and friends in the history. Like, this is the worst. This is a worse roster in 2024. At least 2024 had Temi. At least Temi was there in 2024. The Wings aren't that much better than Fever. The Wings are average to Fever. Like, Aaliyah plays the Fever at a better team. Aaliyah doesn't play, the Wings are better. That's kind of the way it goes. But yeah, it is. If Caitlin played the game Paige played tonight, you would never say stop padding. I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Like, if Caitlin stays in to get her triple-double, my response would have been, who cares? It is stat padded. Who cares? Like, it's hard to break. It is hard to have statistical outlier games without stat padding. Like, I don't think people understand that. It is extremely difficult to have games that are statistical outliers, as in a triple-double when triple-doubles are as rare as they are in the WNBA, or a 40-point game, or a 30-10 game, or, to be honest, 30-10 she didn't stat pad, without a stat padding or overtime. It's very, very difficult. Even like Bam Adebayo. It's really, really difficult to not to have statistical outlier games that are stat padding. So, yeah, in a lot of record games. Like, to act like Caitlin wasn't trying to get that 20th assist against Dallas is just wrong. The last possession of the game, they were down 5. It was over. But she still tried to get that 20th assist. It happens. Like, statistical outlier games, like, are a thing that happens. They are a thing that happens. And And it's very rare they do happen without some stat padding. Like, I don't even mind that. Like, no one at the end of the year will remember that Paige Bueckers stayed in a game that she shouldn't have to get 18 points when she had 7 points while up 20 with going into the fourth. Like, nobody remembers that. The Fever don't have cap space. They can literally waive any of their minimum contract players tomorrow if they want. Like, they won't waive Shatori Walker-Kimbrough, which is why they're bad. Like, the Fever, this is the worst Fever team there's been. Like, there's a reason this organization has been so bad. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, but yeah, it is. It's really sad for Caitlin. Stokey's so much better than KK Timpson. Like, I don't think you understand. If they were in the same draft class, there's a 0% chance that Hannah Stokey goes behind KK Timpson. If Hannah Stokey's senior year was the same as Caitlin Clark's senior year, Hannah Stokey is in the WNBA. Like, it is like, it is just a fact. I don't know why exactly she went undrafted, and I cannot understand why she didn't make a training camp squad unless she just didn't want to. But she's not playing an upshot, so I think she might just have said, you know what, basketball's not for me. I think she might have just said, basketball's just not for me. Like, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Front office refused to build a team around Caitlin Clark. Yep, but what they do have? They built a team that if Caitlin Clark is out injured, that are going to be okay. They've said as much. They have built a team to survive without Caitlin Clark. They have not built a team around Caitlin Clark. I think last year they tried to build a team around Caitlin Clark. This year they're not. This year they didn't even try. They did not even try. But it's like Titanic, too many lifeboats. Yeah. I don't know. Gonna record a couple of topics. Any other topics you guys want me to talk about? Actually, no, I'm just gonna watch the Connecticut and Portland game and then go to bed. So I will see you guys. I'm gonna be off. Thank you guys for being here for this stream. I will see you guys.